Hello, this is Jacqueline Bamanek with Vibrational Energy Solutions. Today is day 25 of the 30-day Access Consciousness video challenge. Does life sometimes have you feeling like you're surrounded by darkness? Well, let it be known that there's light there for you. Even through the darkness, the shadows are silenced by the light when you choose to illuminate it. This brings me to a story. About 7 years ago, I was going through a very dark period in my life. I was having one of my dearest mentors who was losing her battle with cancer. I was in the process of a separation, an impending divorce, and I just went out to visit my brother in California and was attempting to get clarity on my direction for what was next in my life. So I was racing back through Sedona and on my way to a class in Colorado, and I had specifically wanted to see the sunset at the airport Mesa. And needless to say, I was running a few minutes behind, and the sun was setting as I was pulling in, the sun. I was watching the sunset as I was driving about 30 minutes out. So I got to the airport Mesa. I realized I didn't have my proper shoes on, and I kicked off my sandals and proceeded to climb up the hill. Barefoot. You gotta love the energy of the earth on those feet, right? And so anyway, I had climbed up about 20 feet under the edge. There was somebody above me that was drumming. I sat down and I closed my eyes. I was meditating, I was praying, I was crying. And I sat there for quite a while. And at one point, I finally opened my eyes. It was a new moon. It was completely black. And I was barefoot in the desert, trying to walk down a steep red rock cliff. Actually, it wasn't that steep. It was a little steep, and trying to traverse through the cactus and through making sure I wasn't hearing any rattlesnakes. But I made it through. But as I was climbing down, I was asking, what is the guidance in this? What is the message? What is the lesson in this? Besides hiking barefoot at dark without any moonlight. So what I came out with was, when you're surrounded by darkness, we sometimes have to trust in a power that's much greater than ourselves, to know that it has our back and will bring us through. And so that's my message for today. I know we have a lot of people that feel like there's a lot of darkness around us, between the election turmoil and politics and the anger and the rivalries, to the mass shooting down in Florida, which was the largest mass shooting in United States history, and has really disturbed the community. And then I know my community back in Fountain City, Wisconsin has a lot of hurting hearts right now, and my love and prayers are all going out to you. And I'd like to dedicate this message to Sue Druskowski. So Sue was one of my neighbors growing up. Her and her family, her husband David, and kids Carrie and Becky. And Sue was taken, her life in a car accident just a couple days ago, and I know she brought so much light into this world. Her smile and her laugh and her way of connecting with people. And you always knew that your day was better if you ran into Sue Druskowski. And so I just want to say my love and prayers go out to everyone who's hurting right now. And just try to stay in the energy of gratitude and love and the memories and the laughter and the fun. because Sue's life was one to be celebrated. She was an amazing woman and so filled with love for everyone. I don't think I ever remember her saying a bad word about anyone. So my message today is we all have a light within us, and sometimes it gets dimmed by the experiences that we're having, the challenges we're going through. And sometimes we just need a little help illuminating it again. And so, hoping this message helps bring a little more light to your day. And know that I love you. I'm grateful for you. Just keep on being you, because there's not another person on this planet that's like you. This is Jacqueline with Vibrational Energy Solutions, wishing you an amazing day.